выразы и писать, тонким перышком тетрадь. Учат в школе, учат в школе, учат в школе.
Teachers changed and they were a mixed bag. Trudavik, aka you know, the one who teaches woodwork and stuff, a strict geography teacher who asks you exactly when you have not prepared for the lesson, and, of course, the young history teacher with a huge ass and blah blah blah. When you hit 5th grade, the class get assigned a head teacher. I mean just a teacher that assigned to the class. I'm stupid Russian boy, so blah. His or her role is to monitor the progress of pupils, their attendance and absenteeism. Короче, keep a damn eye on everything. And the teacher must be directly involved in and the teacher must be directly involved in organized stuff. As for school trips, forget about anything covered by the government. Everything was on the parents' salary. And suka, if someone says education is free, you should be grateful. That guy will be a machine to горжу на balls. Что, блядь? I've been on 2 trips. The first was for 2 weeks to a sanatorium and the second was for 3 days to another city. Our class kinda bonded and, well... Why am I telling you this? It's because the first big shuffle happened in the 8th grade. 8th grade. Why? I don't know. There all the classes got mixed up and my chill 7D class got split into 8M, 8M, 8B, 8G, 8 I forgot, 8 I forgot, 8 I forgot. The idea was to make the class system more like in the USA, with advanced subjects, focus and all. But surprise, it turned into a dumpster. I picked math class and got a math teacher so awful that I still mentally sent her fuck out. Нахуй на русском. Hypocrisy grades based on personal preference rather than knowledge. Zero ability to explain anything and dumb fuck plus HSE. And back then, they introduced correction classes for underperforming students, which was totally wrong, but those got scrapped pretty quickly. The situation in schools now. After the tragic school shooting in 2022, schools started putting up fences, and now they look like prisons. And climbing over them is no problem at all. But, actually, getting into a school has become noticeably harder. You won't be let in unless your old teacher comes out, vouches for you and tells security. Yeah, they're cool kids, they really used to study here, you can let them go. But honestly, how much of a barrier is that for someone armed? I don't know. Since getting into the schools is now more difficult, getting out of schools during class time is impossible at all, so yeah. We are officially the last generation of Russian students who got to sneak out during breaks to grab shawarma and juice. These days public schools are all about active propaganda. They even have special lessons dedicated to patriotism and new state symbols. After 9th grade you can leave schools and go to college for 4 years to get a LPSVE. Then if you want you can go to university for a B or SD. Or you can stick it out until 11th grade, take your exams and go straight to university, saving 2 years. Now it gets more interesting. We have ЕГЭ. These are final graduation exams that you get to choose yourself. You are required to take at least 2, Russian language and math. Math is split into basic and advanced levels. But if you want to get into university, you'll need to take 3 or 3 and more subjects. The scheme should look something like this, but in reality it ends up looking more like this. Some dudes just stopped going to school altogether and focused solely on preparing, either on their own or with tutors. As for me, I kept showing up because I could not get my parents on board with such a luxury. The approximate amount spent on tutors during the preparation was calculated. Sure, it was technically possible to get by without tutors, but let's be real, I'm lame, just like the majority. Honestly, the only subjects that were even remotely useful or interesting in 10-11th grades were civics, Russian and history. That's it. The end. Alright, not the end. We were all terrified of the unified state exam. Teachers scared us, and there was no way we could let our parents down. But guess what? We pulled thought. And after 2 months of well-earned rest, the doors opened to... The first month feels great. You're settling in, there is a favorite idiot around, and more educated people with similar interests. But then it hits you, it's just a much of dumpster of... Blah. It's just a much of a dumpster as school. I went into programming, but almost nothing we study anything to do with it. It mostly higher math, Kashilavers and other sages of the sixth path. Our programming classes are just about solving algorithmic problems in different languages. And you know, I would be fine if we at least covered topics from advanced math and try to apply them to programming, but no, this could not happen. Here are some examples of the tasks when we have been doing from first to second year. In short, our motto is NNT, no new teach. And there are even more idiots. They're just different. They look like this. Like this, guys. I'm a pretty sociable person, and here's my subjective verdict. 99.5% of 99.5% of students aren't studying for knowledge. They're in it for getting the cover, I mean diploma for a job, and avoiding the army. If you don't have the cover, you can become a boss of anything. So let's be real, you probably would not become on one anyway. And no matter how skilled are you, employers will always... Mami... will always prefer someone with a degree. Why? Я не ебу, or I don't fucking know. I remember how towards the end of schools... Блять, ну что я несу нахуй? I remember how towards the end of school, teachers, parents and many others would say, you'll miss this carefree time. This is an absolutely lie. Only someone who failed to realize themselves in the informal environment misses that time. What is school? It's a formal model of behavior. Study, memorize, obey, and you will achieve success. If you dig deeper, who thrives in this formalized system? The one who obeys the best, the one who memorizes the most, the one who suppresses their desires the strongest. The desire to go out, the desire to disagree with the teacher and many others. In other words, the most obedient, the most patient, basically a doormat. Education in Russia has left deep scars on my life. It was a time when I was being suppressed. A time when my psyche was broken and continues to be broken. A time when my creativity was stifled. I hate it. I utterly despise it. It's disgusting. I repeat, in my entire life, I have never seen any kind of different approach to students. We are all on the same education program. They give us the material, tell us to memorize it, and then test not on our ability to apply it in real life, but on how precisely we can reproduce it on paper. That's not knowledge, it's a scam. Everything I learned in school I have long forgotten. Everything I'm learning in university I forget within a week. My desire to become a good IT specialist has long been replaced by a massive disgusting for studying. Comparing Soviet-era school textbooks to today's, I realized Modern education has gone down the drain. The upside of education, new friends, and acquaintances. The downsides, everything else. What's time? I don't know. Don't fuck me, please. No, I will fuck you. Oh, no. Your dick is so big, but I know. Silently, please. Oh, no, please.